LeBron is in the house. From the headband, jersey, in the moves, and the slams. By the first look. You think he's the king of the NBA? Meet Yen Scott, Cameroonian native now living in Manila, Philippines. Yen Scott became so popular in the streets of Manila on a popular meme in 2021 that LeBron James went to church. During the pandemic, HoopX Basketball had a chance to interview Yen Scott on how is he accepting the popularity as LeBron James lookalike.
I just went here because I have a shooting. I have a shooting with some television company. When I go out, you know, many people go outside, keep on calling me LeBron, like what you see right now. Yeah, I feel great. I love the way.
Now, Yen Scott, the LeBron James of Kiapu, is busy with event guesting and charity events. He even became an endorser for numerous sportswear brands. His dream is that one day we will have a chance to meet and finally play alongside his idol, LeBron James.
I always follow him, not only on the basketball court, but also in the life, what he do for people. You know, it's all that make me so much proud of LeBron James.
Yeah, and Scott is just one of millions whose lives have been touched by LeBron James. The guy's like the basketball version of a superhero.
I grew up a LeBron fan. To get to know him off the court, like, he a real dude.
But let's keep it real here, folks. LeBron, well, he's not exactly a rookie anymore. In fact, he's now the oldest active player in the NBA at a ripe age of 38. So, who's going to step up and take the throne when King James finally decides to pass the torch? The million-dollar question, my friends. And who will succeed LeBron James as the face of the NBA?
In a world where legends rise and dynasties fall, a new era is about to dawn on the NBA. The stage is set, the tension palpable as we stand on the precipice of history. LeBron James, the ageless wonder, has carved his name into the annals of basketball immortality. But here's the question that has the basketball universe on edge. Who will step into his mighty shoes and carry the torch of the NBA? The answer isn't just about basketball. It's about legacy, greatness, and the future of the sport we all love.
I don't know. I got a lot to think about, to be honest. Just for me personally, going forward with the game of basketball. Got a lot to think about. I'm happy right now. I'm excited. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Get ready for a journey that will keep you on the edge of your seat. We'll explore the contenders, dissect the contenders, and navigate through the dark corners of the NBA landscape to uncover the truth. Buckle up, because this is no ordinary game. This is the Game of Thrones, where the legacy is on the line, and the throne awaits its new king. Are you ready for the suspense, the drama, and the twists that'll keep you coming back for more? This is Legacy on the Line. Who will succeed LeBron James as the face of the NBA? Stay tuned, folks. The future of basketball is about to be written.
What's up, HoopX fam? It's Chris checking in for a new video. Hope you liked the intro we did there. It's been unreal. Hope you like what we were doing here in the channel. Obviously, we're making a big change around here at HoopX HQ. Let me tell you, we've got a real nail biter on our hands. LeBron James, the ageless wonder, has been dominating the NBA like nobody's business for nearly 2 decades. I mean, we're talking 4 championships, 4 MVP awards, 4 finals MVP awards. And did I mention he's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history? Yeah, that's not a typo. So here's your play. Smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Like it's the game-winning shot. By subscribing, you're not just joining a community. You're joining a movement, a front row seat to witness the next basketball legend in the making. But, here's the million-dollar question. How long can King James keep this up at 38? He's the granddaddy of the league, playing more minutes than anyone in NBA history. And those recent injuries, like a high ankle sprain and a nasty groin strain, well, they've left a dent in the armor. He's still a force, but not quite the force of nature we've seen. Now, LeBron's been talking about like playing until he's 40, maybe even longer, especially if his body's up for it. And there's that dream of playing alongside his son, Bronny, who's gearing up for the NBA draft. But here's the kicker. Even if he achieves all that, he'll eventually have to pass the torch. So who's going to fill those giant shoes? Based on LeBron's play style. Take a look. Zion Williamson, a 23-year-old powerhouse for the New Orleans Pelicans. Despite of recent controversies and injuries, Zion is a physical freak of nature. He stands at 6'7" and weighs in at a brawny 284 pounds, yet he jumps like a gazelle. He's got strength, skills, a soft touch around the rim, and he's developing an outside shot. In his second season, he averaged a jaw-dropping 27 points and 7 rebounds per game, earning his first All-Star nod. The comparisons to Charles Barkley and Blake Griffin are valid, but he's got the potential to surpass them both. He's got some areas to work on like defense, free throw shooting, and durability, but he's got all the tools to become a dominant force for years to come. Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks is a European sensation. He started playing professional ball in Europe when he was just 16. He's won MVP awards and championships before even hitting the NBA in 2018. Averaging 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per game in his first 3 seasons. He's already made 2 All-Star appearances. With dazzling playmaking, exceptional vision, creativity, and ball handling skills, he's drawn comparisons to legends like Larry Bird and James Harden, but he's got the potential to surpass them both. Luka's got some areas to work on too, like defense, efficiency, and leadership, but he's got all the makings of a generational talent in the league. Cade Cunningham, a 20-year-old guard for the Detroit Pistons, is a phenom. The consensus, no. First pick in the 2021 NBA draft, he led Oklahoma State to their first NCAA tournament appearance in ages. His college season showcased versatility and maturity on both ends of the floor. This prototypical modern point guard stands at 6'8", and he's got athleticism, shooting ability, and basketball IQ for days. He's versatile, plays multiple positions, and can guard multiple positions, making him a prized asset in today's game. While comparisons to Grant Hill and Ben Simmons are fair, Cade has the potential to surpass them both. With some work on consistency, aggressiveness, and decision-making, he's destined to become a franchise player. But before we move on, let me give the categories to be qualified to be the next face of the NBA: winning attitude, popularity, influence, relatability, and current performance. Let's be real, nobody can quite match LeBron's legacy and impact just yet. While he may not be the best player on the court anymore, he's still the most influential and respected player in the league. He's still the king until someone else can dethrone him. Now, there are a couple other players who could step up to the plate and take over LeBron's crown if he decided to retire right now. Let's take a look. The Greek freak Giannis, a 28-year-old forward for the Milwaukee Bucks, is a 2-time MVP, a finals MVP, and a champion. His combination of size, speed, strength, and skill makes him one of the most dominant players in the league. In the 2022-23 season, he averaged 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists per game, leading the Bucks to their title. With some work on his shooting, free throw accuracy, and decision-making, he's got what it takes to become a legendary player. Stephen Curry, a 35-year-old guard for the Golden State Warriors, is a 4-time champion, a 2-time MVP. He's widely regarded as the greatest shooter of all time, a game changer who revolutionized basketball with his range, accuracy, creativity, and flair. In the 2022-23 season, he averaged 32 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds per game. Stephen A. Smith, a sports analyst for ESPN, has made the argument that Stephen Curry could be considered the next face of the NBA after LeBron James is because of his track record that checked all the categories we mentioned earlier. As of the moment, he's considered as the face of the league because of LeBron's declined performance. But to be fair, the Lakers beat the Warriors in the last conference finals. So there you go. Well, I'm sure somebody is freak out right now, like, why is is not in the list? Shame on you. Relax, guys. All players we mentioned are based on respected basketball analysts and the category that we presented to you, but it's still debatable on who will be the next face of the association. But you know what? There are more stars in the making out there. Jay Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and the list goes on. The NBA's future is looking mighty bright, but in my honest opinion, there are 2 players I root for to be the future of the league. First up, the young gun Jason Tatum. This dude's got handles, a silky smooth jumper, and he's already been making defenses tremble. But is he ready for the bright lights and the relentless scrutiny? And number 2 is Jay Morant. Oh my goodness. The explosiveness, the court vision, it's like a young Russell Westbrook. But does he have what it takes to lead the league and carry that weight on his shoulders? He just needed more responsible on its actions off the court and learned from his teammate Derrick Rose, who is still one of the biggest what if. Imagine if he was not injured early in his career, but big respect on D Rose. He's still chasing that ring until now. But let's not kid ourselves. These young bloods have got some big shoes to fill. LeBron isn't just a basketball legend. He's a cultural icon, an activist, a role model, and once-in-a-lifetime player. He's still the king until someone can snatch that crown. And let me tell you, it's not going to be easy. Who do you think has what it takes to dethrone the king? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And there you have it, folks. We've just scratched the surface of this monumental journey to discover the heir to the throne. If you're as captivated as we are about the future of the NBA, you don't want to miss a single moment. Stay locked in, stay tuned, and stay in the know by subscribing.